Can have some area control with the freeze. Not the worst of things.
Grim and Frostbitten?
Yeah, Grim and Frostbitten. It's definitely the preferred gadget for me, but she's not in a bad place. Reese does find a connection there to Firecrow, who pops the vitamin booster just in the nick of time there to get the additional heals. Nice pressure as well. An open goal for Kaido. Easy breezing the first 24 seconds of play.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty impressive and a great. Some Spiderlings throwing up here just to get in the way of Christian. And Firecrow now needs to dodge inside this Grim and Frostbitten Venn diagram, but it's still map control for Loud. Firecrow's going to step up. Adinho could slot it in here. And unfortunately, Christian is a little bit too slow to get there. Here come Loud.
You know, that was the chance to get your thumbs warmed up. Now you've already got to bring something more, and this could be it. Pass through to CR as well. Immediately off the bat, a goal in 11 seconds. That's a pretty good response.
With no supers as well. That is a fantastic early break here for SKCalalas. Now that they're awake.
Really risky. It feels like SKC just want to be able to defend this entire time, and they cannot place a foot wrong here. Hypercharge from Peka. Will he find the mute as well? He does so there with the help of a blasting break from Christian as well. There is the Twister, preventing Kaido from being able to get to the ball. But again, it's going to have to be continuous defenses here for SKC, and this could be the time to strike for Loud. It's a wide open goal. Kaido should be able to score this as well, tying things up with 25 seconds left on the clock. Let's see, Peka. I was going to say, might have made a beeline for the ball there. Back splatter out, and this is where the synergy between that gadget and the Lumi from the Frostbitten is going to make quite a big difference. There's a nice stun. Firecrow should fall here as well. Adinho has been forced out to put the hypercharge now. With two members of SKC though.
No time.
Christian for the pass through to Grease here, and it should be a goal, and it is. SKC get one on the board.
And I do feel like we're watching the consequences of picking this BB knowingly into two.
Lie in the bed of which they've made. Vitamin booster, or nice cocoon there from Kaido. Should allow, since the return, yeah, Christian with a swift takedown. Does place the Twister there for good measure. Hypercharge from Peka. Muse could get two, he does as well. Now a potential pass here to RHC, who's healing up along the way. Might choose, oh, the wall! No, it is pushing it back. That may have been a chance for a goal, but I think that was just a fantastic gadget from Adinho. Hypercharge now for Adinho as well. Pushing out with the gadget. Firecrow muted out. This is punished at the moment. Everyone's low on the side of SKC. Christian will fall here as well.
Adinho.
Now there's going to be a chance for an easy goal here as well. The cocoon is there. Fantastic stuff from Loud and a great response.
Getting into that position, though, against these very effective control brawlers in Gale and Lumi, that's more than half the battle.
Yeah, you can see that as well. Dino had a fantastic game. 11 kills for him and just so many clutch gadgets. I mean, like we saw just defending. I like the comments on both sides, but I definitely gravitate more towards the SKC one myself. But certainly when you got the Pearl, the magic puffs from the Gene, and the heals of which that brings. But the way he's playing it, you can't really argue against it. Peek coming out now for Peka. Trying to find maybe Firecrow some break here as well. Circling around, potential more damage. Still circling around, got to find a target. Kaido jumps away with the Master Fletcher.
Oh, and there's the magic hand. Finally, we get to see it. Firecrow is able to take down RHC effortlessly. And Loud able to convert on a great start to that round. Obviously, every now and then, we're going to see those super long-range shots coming out of RHC that maybe contend with the range of someone like Kaido Dog. Pekado's gone down, so that return to sender threat is now off the map. Kaido could start to fire these shots into bushes with impunity.
What's Peka thinking? I don't understand that logic. You're Firecrow there with magic hand, and he's running in a straight line. It makes no sense. I mean, that's not the craziest thing in the world, mate. Come on, it's a hypercharged Gene. When do you ever see one of those three magic hands ever hit? Never happens.
You don't want to, because you don't want to run the risk of pulling more than one player in and getting blown up instantly. There's the set, though. Loud, again, land the plane. Bit of turbulence midway through.
They did not get back into mid, and as Ark put it, they came close a couple of times already in the previous set, but in the end, they just can't close it out, and it's hard to watch, honestly.
It's going to be hard to run this down. They're going to give themselves the best chance by bringing the BB in. I don't mind it, but it's going to be a bit counterintuitive with the Griff as well. You know, how are they going to be working that out?
Well, Griff is going to try and do what he can to navigate this catchback used, but yeah, it's the Mina gadget that blocks those spinning bills, and now Loud able to get into that lead. It's 13% and counting, Ark.
Yeah, the windmill of Mina is just absolutely brutal. Nothing seems to penetrate it. Big hill coming out as well. Peka just beelining now for the Storm. Hypercharge, inbound, big swipes, but again, Loud are in the lead, and look, he's going straight to the spawn, actually going to go down to the Poco, and that's kind of disastrous.
Yeah, I mean, the healing is massive here. It's so necessary with all the poke damage that's going to get taken by this Loud competition. But they're at 90% and counting now. Hypercharge cashback could be cycled through multiple times. RHC doing big damage, but Kaidok still wins his 1 versus 1 and is able to dodge away from much of this damage. There's no way for Pekka to interact with Stu, and he understands that, so instead, he tries to surge ahead and take out the reinforcements. Kaidok eventually falls. Pekka, though, does go down. A Hypercharge super here from the Poco should give Loud all the staying power they need to close out this round.
And it felt like they should have secured the kill with Kaidok. He was left on the zone for so long, able to heal up.
Can assist with damage output when it's required. Gadget here from Adinho now, and this is a massive lead from Loud. It looks like they're looking to convert on it. Pekka steps up. There's enough damage there from Adinho again, who catches on with that super, and it's 79% and counting. You've got to feel like this could be curtains for SKCalalas.
Christian needs to heal here as well. Gadget there from Firecrow. Nice wimble, 10% needed now for Loud. And this should be the moment, this should be the curtain call. As Loud, all 3 on the zone. Still the fates of SKC. Nowhere to be seen this month.
That's pretty impressive, but for me, it's a BB that only spends 26% of the time on the capture point. That is not, it's not enough.
I really want to point out Firecrow here in that 3rd round especially.